early.
漆黑中，艱苦中，只得我獨行。攀高峰，竟有個總跌入迷霧。如曠野之路，看不清遠方，掙扎過幾許嘆息，多孤單。多險阻，多少空虛過，主基督卻明了人間，處處難堪路，困乏無力之中，靠着禱告，深知主恩典總不變遷，難以細數。神啊，我為你決心擺上所有，如驟覺絕處沒有盼望，求給我曙光，容讓我最終放開枷鎖，信心得堅壯，任主恩帶領去渡過。進與退，對與錯，都全部難行。每次迷惘，每次橫梗，仍然忘不掉。軟弱惶惑之中，最是需要緊握主應許不可缺少，從沒差錯。心擺上所有，如驟覺絕處沒有盼望，求給我曙光，容讓我最終放開枷鎖，信心得堅壯，任主恩帶領去渡過，減棄絕人心意，只在乎神在你手中，仲在你手中，難過但有可放。無論是連波折，我交託這一生給你，願靠主不往後看。誰沒有盡過力氣擺脫煎熬？曾懼怕絕處沒有退路，神恩典更多，容讓我最終放開枷鎖，信心得堅壯，任主恩帶領去渡過。神啊，我為你決心擺上所有，如驟覺絕處沒有盼望，仍給我見真光，容讓我
what a way to start this part 2 of this episode of Words and Music. We've got, of course, Albert and Kat. Whew.
Words and music and so much more.
Yes.
And that's one of the so much mores here.
Yes, that's right.
That song, the English translation is
Road to Wilderness.
So tell me more about this song, Albert and Kat.
Yes, I wrote this song because my wife was deciding to go to leave her comfort zone to other school, whether to go or not.
Yeah.
So we prayed, and so I write this melody, and I asked my friend Edgar to write the lyrics.
Oh, so it's co-written.
It's co-written.
With your friend Eka.
Mm-hmm.
And you talked to her about the situation, and then she wrote out of it. Is that what happened?
Yes, he was also our friend in our church.
So when you mention your church, you're Christians, right?
Mm-mm.
And you were mentioning also earlier that both of you had certain struggles. Of course, Kat trying to find ways of whether I stay or I go.
Yeah.
Is it the right time to leave, right, in that particular school and move on to something else? And whatever, that was a struggle for you. And you also had a struggle, partly with, was this on the same year when you actually struggled? You were mentioning you were writing a song and you getting into this competition. And this particular struggle of yours is trying to find out, why am I not lucky enough to get into the highest or the last sort of stage of that competition? It's always like I get in and then I lose. I get in again, I lose. So you also had that struggle.
Yes.
This was way earlier, right?
Yes,
This
much
is
earlier.
Our first song. That song, because I in the past I have joined a cash competition for many years. I tried and for many years, but I couldn't enter the final. So I'm.
It's always short all the time.
Yes, because only 10 final.
Okay.
For final, but many maybe 200 or 300 songs to
be chosen, right?
Yes. So I cannot more than 10 years. So I prayed, if God is here,
if God exists,
yes. I can I enter the final for once. So yes.
Well, that answered your question right there because you won that competition, right?
Yes.
Amazing. And Kat, you were just saying, both of you are Christians, and sometimes it's you go through a crossroad that you don't know what to follow.
Yeah.
So how much of your faith is there when you were struggling going to one school or the other, choosing? You were at that crossroad, you didn't know what to do, and you titled it as Road to Wilderness. Was it that difficult? What was the answer for you to when you made that move?
The difficult point is I leave the first school before I finding a new job.
A new one, okay.
Yeah.
So there was there was a gap between
yeah.
the first one to the second one.
I don't know the way to go. I don't know the school that I was served. So it's very frustrated. I don't know whether should I leave or not.
Or should I stay?
Yeah.
Right. How much of your belief or your being a Christian was involved in that decision?
I think why I decide to leave that school because I have a very strong calling that I need to leave that school to serve some maybe that is SEN students. Yeah, because I read a book that is about religion, and that is Jesus served the people that may be ignored in the society. Yeah, so the calling that is I want to serve those students, maybe some children that is ignored Yeah.
So you're
in
trying to put
society.
you're trying to put your story into Jesus, saying, Jesus, if this is the right move, use me to teach these kids.
Yeah. So I decided to leave. And then I don't know where to go, but I only believe Jesus can help me.
Yeah.
Help me to find a new
That is
job.
amazing.
Yeah. So I make this difficult decision. But when I look back, I think it's really a lot of grace. Yeah. I have
I
a
think
lot.
it's just not just grace, of course, your belief as well. Your belief that you actually gave it to Jesus so that let him decide
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
And that's not the only serendipitous thing
Yes,
that happened.
exactly.
We are, we're talking about faith.
Yes.
This is words, numbers, biology, faith, and music now.
Amazing.
But we're going to introduce another layer to that.
Yes.
Because as we know, they also met in that church.
In church.
In church, in a Christian church. So one thing led to another.
Yes.
No, so Albert was called to the faith.
Yes.
And Kat was also there.
Yes. And what a
They meet up.
coincidence, isn't
Yeah,
it?
right,
You were really meant to be.
Yeah, everything is there. So you met each other, and they got married, and now they're playing music together, and it led us here. That's how big
That's amazing.
those that picture is.
So are you for both of you now, do you think that much of your faith is where these things that you're going through in life leading you?
Yes. Yes.
That's amazing.
Oh, but at first,
So many questions.
Yes, we were because we were team members in worship. Yes, but actually, I went to the church not for finding a partner.
I like your honesty.
I first I want to find a model for
Oh, there you
photo
go.
taking.
Okay,
Now,
so there's another. There's
right.
another face in this
Right.
story.
Because I start learning photo taking.
Okay,
Yes. So I want to find a model to take some
Photos,
portrait.
yes.
Yes. Yes.
and your models has to be
So I asked her to go out. Can you be my
a model.
Model, yeah.
Yes.
Can I
And-
ask a straight
Yes,
question?
go.
so not for
Wait.
Careful.
Yeah. Hold up. So yeah. So is it a thing where you already find her interesting, you want to, and then was that you're looking for a model and she's your first choice, or did you call her up and then you spent more time together and thus you fell
Actually,
in love?
at first, model only.
Oh,
Yes. But after I think 3 or 4 datings, I think
Ooh.
this is the right
very, very
person.
good girl. Very good girl.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, this is true to life.
Yeah.
This is true to life. And how long before you? How long did you court her and then ended up being engaged? Is that it? Oh,
About
many. Hang on a second. Many pictures after.
Many pictures happened. Around 700.
700.
I think 2 or 3 months. Yes.
Wow. And
Wow.
you never hesitated.
You mean engaged?
Yeah.
You mean engaged?
Yeah. 2 to 3 months after, right?
Yeah.
So, was that quick or was that too?
I think he's the right person.
Because we knew each other for some
For some
time.
before
sometimes-
our first dating.
Oh.
Okay.
We
So,
knew each other already
Okay.
before the
In-
dating.
Yeah.
but only in church.
okay.
Just
So,
just a friend.
common friend.
Yeah,
Common friend.
Common friend,
friend.
yes.
And of
Yeah,
course,
yes, yes.
churchmate, right?
That's
That was
Yeah.
it. Well,
So it was built on friendship first,
yes.
and then because the trust is there, you go
Yes.
to the same
yes,
church,
Yes.
and then your photography lessons, and then
that triggered the whole thing.
oh, this is like This is like a season of a TV show.
Yes.
Right? One thing just leads to
Correct.
another.
And I can only say that the shutter speed of that
Oh yeah.
was really quick.
Yeah, it's really quick. That was really quick.
700 plus
700 photos.
photos after. Tan-tan-tan. Okay. So much for that. Of course, the good thing about this is that they're not only fixed with their music, but they're also much strong fated.
The root
Yes.
of their love and faith.
Yes.
Which brings us to our next song, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So our next song, introduce our next song,
What?
which I think this is like
The core.
We're
It's the
on
core.
our way.
Yeah.
We were hitting the right notes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take it away with more of words and music and so much
much
faith and more. Get away.
Alice, from the way you look at me, oh, it's Friday, only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. Love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made from me and you. Alice, for the way you look at me, oh, it's for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. Love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made from me and you. Love was made from me and you.
Well, with these two lovebirds, there's definitely a punctuation right there. It's an exclamation point.
How
That it's
appropriate.
that love is really meant for
Yeah.
you and me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I like the way she said, like, take my heart, but please don't break
Yeah.
it. Oh! Wow. Oh, that song was first popularized by Nat King Cole.
Yes.
And this is a version where it's like, you just feel it.
Yes. And like
We're speechless here.
well, like as I said, it's a way to sort of close the season. It's not only love for both of the guests that we have here. It's not only for Kat and for Albert, but it also increases awareness of their faith.
Yeah.
How much faith is involved in their day-to-day life. Amazing.
And, we've heard the story. We've talked about biology. We talked about science, math.
Hey, look, it's the birds and the bees.
Yeah, you know what?
And the flowers and the trees.
I'm going to add one more.
Yes.
Chemistry.
Yes.
Between the two, right?
Yeah. Yeah. If we only had snowflakes coming down the ceiling, it's a perfect day,
Yeah.
perfect night.
Yeah.
It's a perfect night.
it is so nice that we hear of stories of music bringing people together, faith bringing people together, um love bringing people
Yes,
together.
exactly.
LOVE.
E. And what would you? We're almost wrapping up with the show. Since there's so much energy that's within this program right now, what would you say that to inspire other people out there? Because you've been together for quite a while now, and as far as that is concerned, the love is there. The music that you impart to Kat in the same way as Kat being as inspired every time she sings the songs that you make for her. Wow, how would you tell everyone out there what chemistry that you have that really makes you one as one, two people as one?
Two people as one. We trust each other,
Uh-huh.
and we have some deep feelings, which is the same and similar. Yes, and we also frank. Yes. For example, I write songs. Sometimes I don't like to write too commercial songs.
Okay.
I write songs for
How
for
you feel.
myself and for
Right.
herself. Yes, I want to write all my feel. Yes.
So, do you have? I think you should record your songs. The songs that do you have any recordings of
Yes,
your
all,
songs?
all of my songs I record in my studio, but some of course were sold to singers. Yes.
But the songs that you are writing for Kat, because I want to hear them. It's like the magic just flows and it comes across.
As the math says,
Yeah.
it adds up.
Right? Yeah. It's like a bracket.
I had to bring
in
that
there.
in.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a bracket that keeps
Yeah.
things together.
Right, right. It's the algebra
Yeah.
of love. like as if I understand that.
Algebra.
No.
It's the calculus of love.
It's
That's
the
even more.
Oh, no.
That's even more difficult.
I think that's too deep already. That's why I only reached algebra. That's it. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we wish you both well. And we congratulate you not only for the love that you have for each other, but the love for your faith that carries you over wherever you will be. Amazing. Thank you for joining us, for gracing our program today, and hopefully we can bring you back.
Yeah.
And probably in their anniversary actually is next month. So hopefully we can bring them over for that anniversary. And I'll probably have somebody install here birds and beasts.
Yeah, right. Or maybe it kind of. I kind of feel like Valentine's is also.
Oh yeah.
in a few months, maybe,
That's true. That's true.
The hearts are flying, and
Yeah.
we can definitely feel it with this.
You know what
duo.
I find for both of them, since they got married just close by to Valentine's Day, maybe we should, while Albert's playing and Kat's singing and their choice of music, we can have some wonderful romance poetry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that's it for us. Don't forget, on the credits, you'll be seeing where you can find Kat on her YouTube page, right? On your YouTube page, which is a mix of also music and teaching math put together. And we'll truly get more information on the credits about the Facebook page of Albert, who's interested to learning the piano and to know more about his music. Okay, Kat, Albert, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And take us home with your final song and your love.
念書上憑用影像都獲得欣賞，才是滿一場極抽象，連續哭着遇着你不正常。 愛侶會面已不說話，只需要微信傳信代替嘴巴。今天讓你最深的戀人是那，是他也罷。蘋果再好都會刮花，觸感會變差，無聊用花每代仍增加。曾為追我放上鮮花，如今只需幾個假的花，都可充當嗎？難分身嗎？手裏有他，開口結巴，如何共你好好的對話？任信息瘋狂地轉化，像高空轟炸，心忘了吧？電車上望着呼喚，那已收咗半，結局更苦悶。靜一靜，重拾生命，難遇上新旅程。黐黐撒撒再起舞吧，不需要微信傳信代替嘴巴。今天讓你最深的戀人是那，重點錯嗎？蘋果再好都會刮花，觸感會變差，無聊用花每代仍增加。曾為追我放上鮮花，如今只需幾個假的花，可充當嗎？難分身嗎？手裏有他，開口結巴，如何共你好好的對話？任信息瘋狂地轉化，像高空轟炸，心忘了吧？啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦。蘋果再好都會刮花，觸感會變差，無聊用花以後仍增加。曾為追我護送歸家，如今只需打句道歉話，能陪住了吧？餐廳坐下，請別看他，不需要他，為求共你好好的對話。任信息瘋狂地轉化，像高空轟炸，心忘了吧？總算渴望，是全賴他。
On the day that we were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle moon dust in your hair with golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you.
窗外天空每朵白雲，滿寫醉人曲譜。夜空星星向月兒説，甜蜜是這戀愛預告。
追追趕趕，高高低低，驚險的程度叫畏高這昏迷。憑什麼不怕跌低？多僥幸跟你共同面對時間流逝。 如果说天地最终会消失，不想一路走来珍惜的回忆没有你。
When evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love.
People say the greatest pain is to lose someone you love dearly, but I found myself wish they had never lived. In the darkest hours and stormiest days, a voice says, don't be afraid. My father once told me, why do we fall? We learn how to get up from the floor. 夏天悄悄説起，很多季的優美。世界的險惡由你替我擋，捉緊錯不輕放。絕望的感覺無法對你講，悲傷裏的主角。
We'll keep the price tag and take the cash back. Just hit me 6 strings and a hashtag, and you can keep the call, lead me to the garage, and all I need are keys and guitars. And guess what? In 30 seconds I'm living to Mars. Yeah, we'll live in a cross system, the repeatable odds. It's like this, man, you can't put a price on a life. We do this for the love, so we fight and sacrifice every night. So we inconstable and vulnerable, waiting to see. I've seen a sign of defeat. So we gon' keep everyone moving their feet. So bring back the beat, and then everybody sing.
It ain't easy living this modern life. To take it sleazy, to keep it hella tight. The maximum penalty is for love. It's for love.
Ang sabi nila, walang ibang magagawa kung ang puso'y lubhang nasaktan. Ang sabi nila, nananatiling paraan ang matutong muling magsimula. Hindi pa rin nakikinig na kailang ulit ng pinayuhan. Hindi man lang sinusubukan umibig ng muli. Ang pagmamadali ay simulan, ngunit ang sandali ayaw pa rin iwan.